In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, as the United States was transforming into an industrial superpower, one man held unparalleled sway over its economy, wielding his influence over railroads, steel, and finance. His name was John Pierpont Morgan, a name synonymous with wealth, power, and the birth of American capitalism. John Pierpont Morgan was born in Hartford, Connecticut, in 1837. The son of a banker, he was raised in a world of privilege, exposed to the intricacies of finance from an early age. He studied in Europe, gaining a broad education that would later serve him well in his career. In the 1860s, Morgan returned to the U.S. and joined his father's banking firm. From the beginning, he showed a ruthless knack for business. He soon became known as a powerful dealmaker, negotiating major investments in railroads, which were the backbone of American industry at the time. Morgan's influence only grew. In the 1890s, he orchestrated the merger of several struggling railroads, consolidating them into profitable entities. But it was in 1901, when he formed U.S. Steel, the first billion-dollar corporation, that Morgan cemented his legacy. His control extended to almost every major industry: railroads, steel, electricity, and even insurance. In 1907, when a financial panic threatened to cripple the American economy, it was J.P. Morgan who stepped in to save it. With banks on the verge of collapse and the stock market spiraling downward, Morgan gathered New York's top bankers in his library, where he forced them to pledge millions to stabilize the banks. His actions prevented a complete financial meltdown. Morgan was like a one-man central bank. He was willing to use his wealth and connections to save the economy, but this also raised questions about the unchecked power he held. Morgan's dominance and the Panic of 1907 showed America the need for a regulated banking system. In 1913, 6 months after Morgan's death, Congress created the Federal Reserve to serve as a safeguard against future financial crises, a direct legacy of Morgan's influence. J.P. Morgan left behind not only immense wealth, but also a financial legacy that transformed America's economic landscape. His name became a hallmark of American finance, with his influence seen today in J.P. Morgan Chase, one of the largest banks in the world. John Pierpont Morgan, the man who shaped American capitalism, wielded power with a heavy hand and forever changed the landscape of finance.